I had been negotiating a new contract, and the manager, Terry Venables, he was really playing hardball with me, you know, and I held out, and I think they went on tour to Scotland or somewhere like that, you know, and he left me behind, and then he came to me later on, and you know, and I think he just come to me once and he said, Bob, the chairman would like to see him because he says that he stopped before people used to go to the chairman and negotiate contracts, but Terry had stopped that. And then he just came to me once and he said the chairman would like to see him. So in going and seeing the chairman and having the conversation, what do you want, Bob? And I told him, yeah. And what else do you want, Bob? Yeah. And Brennan stood there. And then after he'd done that, he went, okay, Tal, you want to go in the fridge and get a bottle of champagne and let's drink. And so Brennan has gone over to the fridge, opened it, and then Jim Gregory, he just whined. That's not bad, eh, Bob? You stuffed him on your contract and now you're not serving your champagne. And I was, oh, please, no, don't say that. And the next week I was sold. and that so happened that we played the game, and then I'm told, I went up for a challenge, I know I got smacked in the head. I got taken to Charing Cross Hospital. I thought I was going to die. I really did. I was really nervous about it. And yeah, and by the time I'd recovered and went back home, and then he said, how do you fancy moving to Leicester City? And I said, well, what are you saying? He said, not really. And that was it.
I have to say, that's how it was. Obviously, the freedom of contract now, it doesn't actually work like that. And going back to Tommy Docherty, who gave me my debut, put me in the side with Paul Goddard, at the end of that first season in the first team, I was at home. We'd just finished the season. The phone rang, and it was Tommy Dock. And he came down the phone. Hi, Clivey. I said, who is it? He said, Tommy Dock, the boss. He said, you're going to a great club. I was like, sorry? He went, you're going to a great club. I used to play for them. You need to go to Highbury to speak to Terry Neal. Put the phone down. And that was it. And people say, oh, why did you leave? Why did you go? You had no say in it.
I think it worked the other way as well. Jerry Francis told me the other day that when QPR went down, he still wanted to play in the first division, and his contract had finished. His contract had actually finished, and he arranged a deal with Dave Sexton at United. It was all done, all signed, sealed, and delivered. The same with Tony Book at Man City, and Jim Gregory just said, no, you're not going, because the club still holds your registration, even though your contract has expired.
Yeah.
And Jerry, it's not that he was itching to leave, but he was still, a short time ago he'd been England captain. He wanted to play at the highest level, and Jim made it very difficult for Jerry to get out. I will say, when Jim Gregory eventually let Jerry Francis go, it wasn't to Manchester United, it wasn't to Man City, it wasn't to PSG that he'd been over to look at, it was to Terry Venables at Crystal Palace. And I think it was the TV connection that made Jim go, okay, if it's Benner's, I'll let you go.